What's up, friends? Happy Monday. I've got a loss that I want to talk to you about. I also want to go over some of the rules at this new firm that I'm trading with called Tradify. I'm sitting down with Brett, their CEO, for a podcast tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. And I wanted to show you my new hat. Showing support to Mr. Kennedy and Mr. Trump. I don't know how you can argue with this one. I'd love to hear how anybody wants to argue that we don't need to make America healthy again, because I think this is one of the biggest issues, at least for me, when I'll be voting in November. For today, I had a loss. I can show you here, show you first, minus 824 across all 6 funded accounts, my 5 XFAs, and then my 1 instant funded account. I want to go over their rules at Tradeify because I think there's some questions, and I'm going to tell you my plan. Before we do that, I just want to let you know 2 things. We dropped episode 1 of the Hot Seat, sponsored by Tradezilla. That is posted on Twitter here and on YouTube as well on our ASFX channel. There's short segments highlighting how we use Tradezilla, how traders are using the software. Also, tickets are still available for the Conscious Trading Academy seminar coming up in less than a month in Los Angeles, downtown Los Angeles. This is a 3-day event. If you want to be here with us for the 3-day full event, we already have about 60 people signed up. Please reach out to me directly. I can get you a better price than the website. Just shoot me an email, shoot me a DM, and I'll hook you up if you want to join us. Now, let's go to the Tradify rules first, and then we'll talk about the trade from today. So first, the consistency rule is a 20% consistency rule, which means that no single day's profit should exceed 20% of the trader's total profits over a given period. So if we look at their balance for straight to funded payouts, you can see basically you need 52,600 is the minimum balance to request a payout for the 50K account. If you do that, you can take up to $2,000 out of each 50K account. That will only leave you with $50,600 in the account, which you cannot go below 50,100. So it only leaves you about $500 of drawdown. Because I have a couple of accounts with them and I'm not copy trading them, my plan is to grow the 50K to 2,600, 52,600, and take the 2,600 out or the 2,000 out and leave 600 in there because I paid $200 for the account. I want to make myself green with this company. That's always my first goal. So I'm going to do that. And then with my other 2 accounts, I might run them a little higher before taking the first payout. But I was curious today of like how much I need to make or not make in order to make sure I don't break the consistency rule. So if you do 20%, which is the consistency percentage for a straight to funded account, here you can see, right? 20% of 2,600 is basically $520. So as long as I don't make more than $520 in a single day, I'll be eligible to take the 2,600 out. The only other thing about their company is you only have 2 windows per month to take the payout, which again, it's not a deal breaker to me. Once I get to the 2,600, I'm just going to stop trading until the next payout window. And they give you an idea here of what that looks like. So your first couple of payouts, the most you can take is 2,000. And then anything above that, as long as you have enough in the buffer, you can take 2,500 twice a month, basically. There's 2 payout windows each month. So I know there were some questions. If you want to try this company out, I'll put a link in the tweet down below or in the description down below so you guys can check this out. And hopefully after my podcast with Brett, you guys get a little bit more of an idea of what the company is about and what they're trying to do. I do think that the instant funding thing is going to be disruptive to the industry. So let's go over the trade. This was one of the trades this morning. On stream on ASFX TV, we called out a beautiful long. The guys made money on the New York VWAP break, stop at the opening range low, caught a great long to the top of the range, sliced through previous day New York VWAP break here like butter and runs right to the top of the range. So that was good. Then we look through the rest of the morning. My mom's calling me, got to buzz that. Then we looked through the rest of the morning. We found a short here. Shout out to Thomas, one of our Black Shirt Club members. He called this out off the opening range high, playing the double break stat, double break of opening range, meaning we broke the top here. Now we're going to go break the bottom. New York VWAP is in blue. Opening range key levels, 15-minute opening range levels are in black. So we broke the top. This is the way to short it on the break of the New York VWAP down to the bottom. This was my trade of the day. And notice the price of this trade. It's 56.30. So when I take my trade later in the afternoon here at 56.30, I thought, okay, we've been range bound all day. We'll try the shorts again from the opening range high down to maybe New York VWAP, or if I'm lucky, to the bottom of the range. Just didn't work. I had a stop at about 7 points, took the stop, and that's how I lost basically $830. But I took it across all my funded accounts. I didn't over risk anything. And we rinse and repeat and come back tomorrow. To me, I did a good trade. I'm happy with this. If this would have fallen lower, I would have been like, yeah, I was working the 56.31. I like that opening range high to look for shorts. Of course, in hindsight, it was a good place to buy it and make some money long, but that's trading, right? Hindsight doesn't really matter. So Here, just to look at the longs today, you can see at like 12:30, we get that first break of New York VWAP since the sell-off really in the open. Then as we move higher, you can see that it holds New York VWAP, the blue line, really, really well, even giving you opportunities after a retest here to get in long here on the break of the previous day of Friday's New York VWAP. And then that trades to top of range. So I think the longs midday were really good. And I really liked this long in the morning that we called on stream. And then I really like Thomas's trade. Out of all the trades, not that I dislike mine, I just happen to be in a loser. Some of you are going to have to learn that you'll lose good trades. It's part of the business. You're just going to take losses on setups that you would take again tomorrow because you know that they're over time going to have more winners than losers. So that's the recap on today's trade. That's the update on the Tradeify stuff. I'll let you guys know when I take the payout. I'm up 1,200 in the account. So if I can get another 1,400 in the account by the end of the month, I'll look to take the payout in the beginning of October. If not, then the middle of October. But I can't step on it because I can't make more than $520 in any single day. So as long as I make $400 a couple more days, we should be able to get it done. But I'll keep you guys posted. And then, of course, with the Top Step XFAs, all 5 of them, took like $120 loss in each one today. I'm looking to just keep my $200 to $300 profit per day and take a nice payout on those at the end of the month too. So we'll see. Still got 2 weeks of trading. Should be an interesting 2 weeks with the Fed thing this week. So keep it tight, take profits aggressively. And if you're streaming alone, come check out ASFX TV. We've got a stream tomorrow morning at 9:25 right at New York Market Open. If you click the link in my bio, there's a free trial for you as well. So check that out. Thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.